Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please do what feels right for you. You might end up skipping some things, changing things, or doing your own thing. So you're taking good care of yourself. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you might grab a blanket or cushion and come into a comfortable cross-legged position. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Start to slow down your breath. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout the practice. So let's start with a gentle twist. You can bring your left hand to your right knee and your right hand somewhere on the floor behind you. Sit a little bit taller. And start rotating, looking back over your shoulder. Each breath, maybe a little more height, a little deeper twist. Keep going this way, but turn your head the opposite way, looking over your other shoulder like you're wringing out your spine. And then switch. Starting gently at first, lengthen, twist, and then breath by breath, what's possible? Keep going this direction, but turn your head the other way, looking over your other shoulder. Release, back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front and put some pressure between the arms like you're trying to pull them apart, and that can help spread the upper back between the shoulder blades. You can also spread the rib cage. And then release and interlace behind your back. Maybe the other thumb on top this time. Open up the chest. You can stay upright or fold. Folding might be just dropping your head, or you could come part way or all the way to the floor. Release, come up. Hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sit tall and then drop your right ear over the right shoulder. Press down through the left shoulder, stretching left side of your neck. And there's so many little adjustments we might make in each of these poses. Any tilt of your head or a rotation of your arm or anything you do is going to have a slightly different effect, so we can get really curious inside. Rotate your chin to your chest. And come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop, but now more through the right shoulder, looking for a stretch on right side of the neck. Rotate chin to chest. Come back to the first side and then go back and forth, half circles or 3/4 circles, watching the sensation move from one side to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release the arms, head floats back up. We'll bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward again. Shoulders back, elbows back. Lift the heart high as you can. Release, come up, hands to knees. Round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. Roll your way back up. Let's bring feet to the floor, hip width apart. Shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet and take a little rock front to back. Try and have feet and knees pointing straight ahead. So as you rock forward, getting a stretch through the toes. As you rock back, getting into calves, ankles, Achilles. And then drop the heels, lift the hips. And hang in ragdoll. You're welcome to just let your arms hang or link your elbows, but you could also use a little support through your arms. You might rest elbows on thighs or hands on ankles. And then plant your hands near the front of the mat, step the feet back. Come into a high push-up position, connecting the end points. Feel long neck, long spine, long legs. Shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. And then come into your back bend, and this can be as low or high as feels right for you. Shoulders down wherever you are, cobra or up dog. And back to down dog when you're ready, hips high. Take your time opening up into this first down dog. You can move around, explore. Let's drop the knees and sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip. Stretching right side a little more. Come through center, over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table, back through down dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop your feet to the front of the mat, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Fold forward, swan dive down. Lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths in a good resting pose. That could be down dog, but it could just as well be child's pose or sitting or on your forearms or knees. More important than the shape, come back to slow, steady breath. Last breath here. Come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale. Fold forward, swan dive down. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up. Bend your knee to your chest. And start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle you can make. Exploring the full range of motion for this hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle. A couple big circles, both directions. And then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. All right, towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. Low lunge. Let's drop the back knee. Pat it if you like. You could roll up the side of your mat or use a blanket or cushion. And you may want to grab your blocks. Sink the hips forward, looking for an opening at the front of the left hip. You can stay with hands on the floor, blocks, hips, front leg, arms up. So you choose. Last breath. Release. Let's bring hands to blocks, inch the front foot forward, flex toes back, hamstring stretch. You can go towards hips square, towards a flat back, towards folding. Make sure you're not locking that front leg, so check in on it. If you tend to lock, put a little bend and check in often. If you do want to slide further forward towards splits, you're welcome. If you did slide forward, slide your way back. We'll bring both hands to the inside for lizard. Turn out through the right foot and come down onto hands or elbows on blocks or the floor. Shift your weight this way or that. Experiment. If you want to try adding a quad stretch, you could bend the back leg, reach for it and draw it in. To release, we'll bring both hands to the floor, shoulder width. Tuck the back toes, lift to plank height, shimmy the right foot down your mat, and then open up into side plank. Lift the right arm up. You can stay as you are or take any other variation of side plank. You could stack your legs, you could drop the bottom knee. There are lots of variations with the top leg. Feel your strength, stability here, but can there be softness through your face, ease through your being? Last breath. Release. Make your way to down dog. You might take a vinyasa, you might just step back, maybe there's some other movement that helps you integrate what you've just done. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in, start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring the left knee towards left upper arm, extend it up and back. Take it across. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. Low lunge. You can pad the back knee, maybe adjust the distance between your legs, perhaps grab blocks. Sink hips forward. Take whatever arm position you did on the first side. And then release. Hips back, inch the front foot forward, flex toes back, going towards hips square, towards a flat back, towards folding. go towards your limits and adjust at any moment. If you did slide forward, slide back, lizard, turn out through the left foot, hands to the floor on the inside. You can lower down onto your hands or elbows, blocks or the floor. You can experiment with a quad stretch if you did on the other side. If you were holding the back foot, you can let it go. Hands shoulder width apart. Tuck the back toes, lift the hips, shimmy the left foot further down your mat. Lift the left arm. Variation on side plank. One more breath here. Make your way back to a good resting pose. Any movement transition, any neutral shape. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms pressed down. So let's take a balancing pose. So first feel balance on 2 feet. You can kind of shift your weight side to side, front to back to wake up the soles of the feet. Then we're going to cross the right ankle above the left knee for hip stretch balance. So arms can be out to steady you, or you can have your hands on your leg, or feel free to put a chair in front of you or go to a wall. And lengthen head and tailbone away from one another. Now bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and come up. You can open the right leg out to the side. Feel free to keep it quite bent. You can stay with it bent or maybe straighten part way or all the way. Other arm can be out to steady you. Nice long supporting leg. And then release. Shake that out. Get steady on 2 feet. Same thing left side, left ankle above the right knee. Sink the hips low. You might be feeling this hip a little more. The supporting leg does do a lot of work when we're balancing. Send hips back, head forward. And then left hand to the inside of the left foot, come up, open it out, any amount. You can keep it quite bent or straighten part way or all the way. Try not to lift your hip, keep the hips square. So if you can draw a line across the hip bones, they would be level. And then release. Shake that out. Let's bring feet hip width apart. We'll take hands to the top of the buttocks. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back. Lift the chest, little upper back arch, heart high. And then fold. And grab your big toes with the first two finger and thumb. Lengthen. And fold. Let's release, lower the hips, come into a squat, malasana, and you're welcome to turn your toes out more, widen your stance, or use some props to have this work better for you. You could sit on a block or a couple blocks or slide a blanket under your heels. Let's open up the knees using the elbows. Roll your shoulders back and down. Nice long spine. We'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. As you exhale, draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Engage. And release. Engage. And release. One more. Holding now through the pelvic floor and breathing. Feel the full length of your spine, the energy coming up through the bottom, connecting to the top. Release. Go ahead and sit back, extend the legs forward, inch the heels forward. Feel free to sit up on something and then use your hands to support you as you fold. So that could be on the feet, something around the feet, or on the floor, whatever's going to best support you. Lengthen and fold. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, release. Let's come back onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Take a circle or a rock with your knees, massaging the lower back, sacrum into the floor. And drop your feet to the floor. We'll get set up for bridge. Press your feet down. Lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way. Roll down. Rest. Let's grab hold of the soles of the feet on the inside. For happy baby, press your knees towards the floor. This can be done in stillness with a little rocking. You can keep your legs bent or straighten them part way or all the way. And then release. Let's grab hold of the right knee, drop the left leg long, and then guide your right knee across your body for a spinal twist. Same thing, other side. Left knee in and across. And release, come back to center. You can just check in with yourself. Is there anything you need to do to feel complete in this practice? Any last pose or stretch or movement or touch? Whatever you are choosing to do, feel it fully. Give it the time it needs. You can again practice asking, is there anything needed? And when nothing is needed, get yourself comfortable in a symmetrical, relaxed position. Feel free to adjust your clothing or any props to be more comfortable. Letting go. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. Take a big stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. And just take a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. You might let that gratitude expand out to the people and circumstances that make it possible for you to be here, taking this time for yourself. And that could extend far and wide. Maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. It's lovely to practice. Hope you enjoyed yours. If you ever have any requests for future offerings, I'd love to hear from you, hear what you're interested in. And I really do appreciate your support, financially and otherwise. This is my job. This is how I support myself and my family. And your donation makes a difference to me. Small and large amounts are welcome. PayPal, Patreon, Venmo, checks are all great ways to do that. Thank you so much.